What are some examples of entropy generation in everyday life? Have you ever wondered how the world around you gradually becomes more disordered? That's a reflection of entropy generation, a concept from thermodynamics that we encounter daily. Let's take a closer look at some relatable examples of this phenomenon. One of the simplest illustrations is melting ice. Picture an ice cube in your warm drink. As it melts, the orderly arrangement of water molecules in solid ice transforms into a more chaotic liquid state. This change signifies an increase in entropy, as the molecules can now move freely and randomly. Another common example is the diffusion of perfume. When you spray perfume, the concentrated molecules start in one area but eventually spread out to fill the entire room. This transition from a concentrated state to a dispersed one is a clear demonstration of increasing entropy. Cooling hot coffee also showcases entropy generation. When you pour a hot cup of coffee, the heat energy escapes into the surrounding air. This dispersal of energy leads to a more disordered state, as the heat spreads out and increases entropy in the environment. Consider your living space. Over time, a tidy room can become cluttered. This gradual shift from order to disorder is a practical example of entropy at work. Unless you actively organize, the natural tendency is for things to become more chaotic. Cooking provides another great example. When you apply heat to food, the molecules rearrange into new forms. For instance, when baking bread or roasting meat, the chemical and physical changes that occur lead to an increase in entropy as the food transforms. Natural processes like the water cycle also illustrate entropy changes. Water evaporates, condenses, and falls as precipitation. Each stage involves energy spreading out, contributing to the overall increase in entropy in the environment. In our technology-driven world, entropy generation is evident in electronics. Devices generate heat during operation, which must be dissipated to maintain performance. This heat dissipation reflects the natural tendency of energy to spread out and create disorder. These examples highlight how entropy generation is a fundamental aspect of our everyday lives. From melting ice to cooking, each instance reflects the universal principle that energy tends to disperse, leading systems toward greater disorder unless we apply energy to maintain order. Understanding these relatable examples makes the principles of thermodynamics more accessible and relevant to our daily experiences.